Ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, conclusion of the AAA Insurance NHRA Midwest Nationals with the Pro Stock winner, driver of the Gas Monkey ride. It is Mr. Alex Laughlin. Alex, who has now made one career final and has sealed the deal in gathering up the Wally here in St. Louis. Alex, can you put your feelings into words? Can you tell anything about this weekend that would sum it up?
You know, it's an unbelievable feeling. I mean, it's not even real at this point still. I was riding back on the golf cart, you know, with the trophy, just thinking, this has got to be a dream, you know. The whole day has just been a blur, it seems, you know, just one round at a time. Ended up coming up for the final, and, you know, I was a little bit nervous, but just took a couple deep breaths and just told myself, you know, it's just like any other round, even qualifying, just go up there, do your deal, and, you know, stage the car good. And, man, as soon as I let the clutch out, I knew that our crew chief put a really good, solid tune up in the car. I mean, once you get it to third gear and that thing isn't shaking or moving around, I knew we had it made. Plugged high gear, looked over, Bo wasn't around, so I just thought, man, as long as I wasn't red, we've got it. Across the finish line, I saw the win line, and that's when I started to get excited.
Again, 009 in that final round, but let's talk a little bit about, you know, the very first race. Go back to the very first race. You had kind of a whirlwind lead up to even getting inside of a Pro Stock car. Tell a little bit about that.
Oh, as far as from the very beginning? Oh gosh, yeah, you know, I was running top dragster about a year and a half ago with Gas Monkey, and then they decided, hey, we want you in the Pro Stock car in Sonoma, and we told them, well, that's in 3 weeks. You know, I didn't even have a license, we didn't have a car, and we started shopping around, made one phone call to Larry Jeffers. He put us in touch with Larry Morgan. Larry Morgan put us in touch with the Grays. And so about a week went by. During that time, we flew up to Gray Motorsports, bought a car, bought an engine program. So week 2, I'm out there getting my license. Made just enough passes to get my license. Loaded the car up, sent it to Dallas to get it wrapped, and I flew straight out to Sonoma. So I literally had one full track pass under my belt in a Pro Stock car going into Sonoma. So I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. You know, I was nervous, had the pressure of the media and Gas Monkey and everything on top of me. And gosh, went out there and ended up qualifying. So that was a huge accomplishment, you know. And then we had Greg Anderson first round. We were both 42 on the tree, you know. And I looked over and saw him right beside me and thought we actually had a chance, you know. And it's been up and down since then. We've done well. I just wish we would have picked up this momentum a little earlier in the year, since you know, we're not the countdown. But you know, they keep saying I'm the spoiler, and like I said earlier, these guys didn't take it easy on me when I came out here the first time. So even though they're in the countdown and I'm not, I'm certainly not going to take it easy on them either.
Questions from the media?
Okay, so is this the biggest moment in your entire racing career?
That is not even a practical question.
No, because some people say that's something they did younger.
No way. This is as good as it gets. Seriously. You know, I had these stepping stones of an idea of what I would like to accomplish throughout the year, and you know, first it was, you know, #1 qualifier. First it was win a round. Then after we won a round, I said I would like to be #1 qualifier. Then, you know, because of the timeline, I said I would love to make the countdown. You know, and everything was falling into place. We missed the countdown by 2 points, so I'm like, man, now everything's messed up. But no, we got the race win now, so you know, we'll get to the countdown next year.
So we'll see you full time next year, yes, running, sir, for the championship.
Yes, sir, we'll be here.
All right. What I want to know is what was going through your mind as you were pulling up staging, pulling up, you know, doing the burnout, getting ready to go on yellow. What was going through your mind?
You know, I have a different routine every single time, honestly. Sometimes I like to go in first, sometimes I like to go in second, and that time I was going to let Bo go in first, and I just sat there in neutral until I saw his stage bulb come on. So, you know, I was going to sit there and let that thing burn to the ground, you know, if that's what it took. So I had my mind made up. He lit his tall bulb, I lit mine, and rolled in, and light flashed, and I just let my foot off the clutch.
How's it going to feel to send that tweet to or that text to Richard and say, get you some of that?
Oh man, I can't wait. You know, yeah, I'm sure everybody's thrilled. You know, my dad, he showed me his phone a minute ago, and he's got an iPhone. You know, when you have a new message, you got a little blue dot beside it. He just kept scrolling and scrolling, and he's got a ton of stuff, so I'm sure I'll be able to catch catch up on when I get back too.
It's so cool, man. Glad to see it. Love first-time winners.
Obviously, the win's the greatest moment of the day for you. What was the one struggling moment of the day for you?
Oh gosh, racing my teammate Shane. You know, unfortunately he had to race our other teammate Drew second round, and yeah, you know, going up against him, I didn't like that. I certainly would have rather taken out another one of the countdown cars, but at the end of the day, you know, just came out to do our best, you know, regardless of who it is, and so we did what we had to do.
Okay, I'm good then.
Was this race always on your schedule, or did you decide not too long ago to come here? Or?
It was not on our schedule. It was after the, well, it was when we were expecting to make the countdown, but after not making the countdown, you know, this stuff is just so expensive, and we were kind of thinking to just save our money, you know, put it towards next year. But you know, at the end of the day, I only have maybe 150 laps in this car, so any seat time we can get, you know, we'll take it. So we decided to keep going.
And I did come up with a final question. When do you think you'll let go of your Wally?
So I let go of it at the end of the track, and I put it in the car, and then I needed it on the stage, and everybody was panicking because I didn't have it, and so now I for sure am not going to let go of it. So hopefully they let me on the airplane with it and give it a seat and everything, because it's going.
It's your white knuckling right now, so.
Yeah.